Hello, happy Saturday. I'm already seeing a ton of messages in the chat. Don't mind my face when people are screaming at me from outside. Okay. So I was kind of rage baiting a little bit. That's what we want to call it. So I guess I'll just address it first and foremost, which is I'm going to be traveling a lot. I mean, we're talking pretty much the entire rest of this month into like early November. So I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do any live streams or not. It's going to be really sad. This is definitely the last live stream that I'm going to be doing before I leave for Cannes, which is going to be like in a couple days. Crazy busy. I keep forgetting that it's coming up so fast. I have so much stuff to do and I need to get on it. But why? Yes. So I don't think that I'm going to even have that much time because when I come back from Cannes, I'm only going to be here for like 2 weeks, I think. So, I mean, technically I should be able to do a live stream, I guess, but it's kind of like whenever I land back to America, it's going to be like immediately working really hard 24/7 to because I have to make the content for when I'm gone, like I don't want to take a long break from posting YouTube videos and I want to have some stuff like ready to go for when I'm gone. But that also means that because what I used to do when I would travel is I would like record double for like let's say I'm going for a week, I would record double the amount of videos that I normally do and then I would just bring my computer with and like edit and post things while I was traveling. I don't really want to do that. It just kind of takes away and stresses me out. My dog just pushed open the door. He's so funny. Axel, come here. These dogs are so funny. Like they literally think that they own the place. And he's not even gonna come over here. He's just gonna go sit down in the corner. But yeah, so I don't want to do that. I want to like film everything, edit it, post it, like get it all ready to go before I even leave because I just want to be able to focus like on what I'm doing when I'm there. It's gonna be really crazy. It's a business trip, it's all about meetings. And I'm very excited because it's going to be my first time. I know everyone's so sad, but it will come back. What do we do now? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I mean, never say never, fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever. I'm open to it if it ever happens, but I've said it a million billion times since I even started my channel is 100 once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will then think about maybe possibly doing a perfume collab. I have no idea. And I also have no idea if one day I'll eventually want to start my own like fragrance company either. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's not on my mind whatsoever. I'm just focusing on still learning as much as I possibly can and creating content. Whoa, that was a lot. Did you guys hear that? It sounded like a car crash or something. Hello, the Knicks are here. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Jack. Ooh, you get to attend the Parfum de Marly masterclass. Ooh, is it for Palatine? My thoughts. What is that noise? I don't know if you can hear that or not. I don't know, but my final thoughts on Palatine. So I've worn this a few times. It's really not something that I think that I like. Like it's not for me. I think it's like a nice perfume. Obviously, it's not like a bad smelling scent, but for $400, it's not really worth it for me. I kind of regret buying. I mean, I don't regret it because it's like part of my job, right? Is reviewing fragrances. So it's an investment into the channel. So we're always down for that. I'm always putting a ton of money back into the channel. I buy fragrances all the time. I get a lot of things gifted to me, but you guys need to understand too, because I've seen some kind of like I don't know what I want to call it, but like some people saying like, oh, you can't trust people to get free bottles. But if I ever get a free bottle from anyone, 9 times out of 10, and I've explained this many times before, like usually I'll just ask like, hey, can I have a discovery set first so I can try it? I have literally maybe 100 discovery kits in my like sample collection. Or I will tell them if they say that they don't want to do that, I just tell them like, I'm open to trying new things because free bottles is a way to just kind of expand, your knowledge on things. You get to try new things that otherwise, I mean, yeah, I spend money on fragrances, but it's like I couldn't possibly afford to buy all like constantly all these new fragrances. So I tell the brands like, yeah, you can send it to me, but if I don't like it, I'm not going to talk about it. And I actually just filmed a video the first time that I filmed this type of video, which was like a first impressions type of video, not a first impressions, an unfiltered opinion video on like PR fragrances that I'll post soon. And I mentioned in that video, like I would like to know if you guys would like to see like the opposite. So like fragrances that I got in PR that I didn't like and they didn't make the cut for my taste and for the channel. So I just never talk about them because I do have a ton of bottles like that. So if you guys are interested in seeing something like that, let me know. But that's just my long rant. It doesn't matter if I pay for it or if it's sent to me. My opinion is always going to be what I genuinely think about it. There's no reason to say anything otherwise, like I don't get the reasoning behind people that say things like that. But yeah. Hi, Joe. Hello. Super's 1723. Nice. Trying to find my signature for fall. Any real recommendations? I mean, I just posted up a video for the fall that's really nice. I have a couple here. This is one that I think is a great vanilla for people. I wore this the other day. I finally got to try this fragrance, guys. I'm so late to the game. There's so many people that have been talking about this since like last year. I think that around like Scent Explorer is when the hype on this really started to pick up, and I've just been seeing all these people talking about it. I'm just like, I really want to try it. So I finally got my hands on this bottle. It's beautiful. It does lean a little masculine to me, but that never stops me. Like I kind of like slightly masculine leaning scents sometimes. Like you guys know, Tony Iommi is one of my loves. So this isn't quite as like hard to wear masculine as Tony Iommi may be, but it's a nice like vanilla. But what I like about it is that it's not a sugary vanilla. It's like a pure kind of vanilla extract type of scent with a lot of like deep dark woods and a little bit of this kind of almost like incensey kind of smokiness, but not too much. And there is some like caramel vibes. I think this also has like rhubarb or something. Like there's an apple maybe. I'm just like trying to remember the notes, but there's something a little like bright and kind of like sharp about it. Like, the way that rhubarb does that to fragrances sometimes. It's really, really nice. Like this is a beautiful, like woody based vanilla for a man for the fall. And you could easily wear this anytime, any place. And I wanted to talk about it because it is actually on sale right now at MAXAROMA for like 50% off. Like 50% off retail. I was just looking at it. It's $125 right now over on MAXAROMA. And I love the bottle too. Like it's a really heavy bottle, but what gets me is this cap. Look at that like magnetic cap. It's like so powerful. It's like the strongest magnetic cap I've ever seen. I don't know. That's just like my little quirk. I like it. But yeah, vanilla oud is beautiful, especially if you're like a man wanting a more masculine vanilla. I posted about it on my community tab, but I'll drop the link down here too, just in case. Okay. I'll be back soon. Ooh, I've never tried this house before. Hello. No, I feel bad for putting that in the title now. I might have to change the title, but no, I'm definitely not like leaving for good or anything. But I know that definitely next week I'm not going to be doing let me look at my calendar. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing it next week for a live stream and not the week after that. So at the minimum, we're going to have 2 weeks of no live streams, but it could go into 3 weeks. I'm not really sure. And then I leave again for Dubai for Beauty Worlds, which I'm so excited about, you guys. Like I am so excited for Beauty World. I'm going to see Michelle and Demi. I believe Andrea's going. Like we're going to do some videos. We have this plan. I have no idea if it's really going to happen or not because it's kind of hard to like collaborate schedules and things, like to get together at the same time. But picture a video with me, Demi, Michelle, and Andrea all together. Like mic drop. It'd be crazy. But I hope it happens, but I have no idea. I can't make any promises. I like Goldfield and Banks. There's not much that I don't like from them, but I will say that the new one is not my favorite. Mystic Bliss, it's nice. And I will say this because I smelled it. I think when did I smell it for the first time? Was it on the live stream? I like unboxed it on my last live stream, but um I feel like my nose was like a little overwhelmed by it because I smelled it again the other day, like just pulling it off of my shelf, and I thought it was a little bit better, but it's just not my favorite. But I do like a lot from them. Like I love Silky Woods. I like the Silky Woods elixir too. I like in my collection I have Southern Bloom, which is a beautiful kind of like interesting unique floral scent, and then I also have Island Lush, which is kind of masculine leaning, more like a dark kind of oud. But I like it because it's kind of like the opposite of what you would picture when you think of the name Island Lush. Like you think it'd be super tropical, but it's a really like strong woody fragrance. Just have Kelsey take over. Yeah. I actually have a video coming up with her very soon. We did another blindfolded reactions, and it's like a 2-part thing. And that's going to go live next Friday because I had her smell a fragrance from Swiss Arabian. There's a couple things that I wanted to talk to you guys about for upcoming sales. So I did end up getting to try some more fragrances from Swiss Arabian, and I have one of them. I have 3 of them here. They sent me this new one, which is I think it's like a limited edition, and then they also sent me 2 of these ones, which I like. Like I wore this one the other day, Udo 7. This is beautiful. And I wasn't really expecting this. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect, but I just kind of thought that like looking at the bottles from like other people's content, I was like, they don't really look like the nicest quality bottles. Like they look nice, but it's kind of like it could be a hit or miss, right? Like it could be like low quality or something, but no, like these are actually really nice. Like the caps are nice. I don't know if you guys can see like these details on here. Like it's kind of like a painted gold, and I like the rose gold too, but it's heavy. It's nice. I do like the bottles a lot, but Udo 7, wow. Rosa 1 is nice too, but it's kind of giving me like Delina-esque. Like it doesn't smell like Delina. It's definitely not like a copy or anything like that, but it's kind of like in that realm, which would be a good alternative. I probably like it more than Delina because honestly, I like Delina, but it's a little too much for me. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I love doing the live streams. It's fun for me. You know, I like doing something. It's not even about being different than other people. It's just like I like to connect with people, you know? It's like I like to put names and not faces obviously, but you know, to get to chat with people that watch my videos. I love it. Yes, I've smelled that line a few times. Hello. I'm wait 10 minutes. This is the furthest behind the chat I've ever been. Okay, we're going to catch up really fast. Thank you. I think I own this perfume. Let me look. I think this is the one that I didn't like. I don't want to break your heart. Oh no, this is the Privé. The Privé. I don't know. No, I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I think this one I liked better than this one. I'll put it that way. But yeah, no, I do need to do a video on Guerlain, which I do plan on doing sometime in the fall time. That's really nice. Manifest that collab. Thank you, Blaine. You can be the manifester behind that. Hello. Okay, hello. If you started a fragrance company, I bet you make some great fragrances. Thank you so much. I try 19 degree. It just depends on like your personal taste, you know? I know that a lot of people think it is amazing, but it's just all about what your scent preference is. Hello. Thank you so much. Rose still the fragrances that suck. Yeah. Been on my radar. Yeah, no, I like the vanilla oud. I do have a discovery set from Virtus, and honestly, I tried a lot of the line. There was not that many that I really liked. I don't really remember the reason why. It was a long time ago that I tried the discovery set. And yeah, vanilla oud was, I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 that I liked from the line, but I remember vanilla oud was one that I did like. Amazing. A non-favorable, yes. Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that now because I have like you can't see it from over here, but like on the bottom, that's where I keep either like really cheapy stuff or like things that I just don't like. So I'll definitely do that for you guys. Hello. I have a damaged nose from COVID. But that's kind of hard because it's like I don't have a damaged nose. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. We're circling back to Swiss Arabian. My thought process is all over the place. So I wanted to mention this. The video with Kelsey smelling it is going to go live next Friday because Swiss Arabian is giving a code for that weekend for 25% off of their website. So they're pretty like well priced to begin with. And I think that especially like for the money, it's a good deal. They have nice like exotic sites. So if there's something from like Swiss Arabian that you've been wanting to try, it'll be 25% off next weekend. So I'll share all the details about that next week or this week, whatever. No, technically next week. But also there's another sale going on next weekend on Joma Shop. So look forward to that. I'm gonna do a video on it, of course. Whenever they do like a big sale for Parfum de Marly, like I'm on it. I want to share the details with you guys and what I recommend because it's just, I think they do it like twice a year. I think maybe, I'm pretty sure it's only biannually and it's like it happens so fast. I don't know. Time is just flying by and the perfumes sell out really fast. So I always make a video like for what I recommend to pick up on if it's something that's been on your wish list because they literally like some of them sell out within an hour. It's crazy. Um, one for winter and one for summer. 200 budget. Ooh, but my absolute favorites are a little bit. I mean, Via Cavour 1 is my absolute number one. It's a little bit more than that, but I love Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Hautane is a little bit more than that. Naxos from Xerjoff. Yeah. I'll definitely be wearing it. Yes. No, I'm definitely not leaving for good. No. It's just a budget thing. Hi, yeah, I got to meet him at the Creed boutique. That's another thing I need to touch on. There was like a private event last night for Creed talking about the new triple aged Aventus, which I did get some samples of. And you guys know that most of the time when there's a new release from Creed, I can persuade the people at the Creed boutique to give me some extra samples. So I did end up getting. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. They put caviar in here. Oh no, because they had caviar at the event, and they put like extras in here, I guess, and it's been sitting out on my counter all night. So this is definitely not edible. That's kind of sad. I was like, what's in here? But yeah, no, they gave me some samples to give away for a video. So of course, you guys know that I already have Absolute Aventus. I love Absolute Aventus. And I'm going to do like a side-by-side comparison of this and the new triple aged batch variation to tell you guys like what the differences are, if it's worth to pick up or not, especially if you already have Absolute Aventus. I already have like a good idea in my mind about how that video is going to go, but I want to test it a little bit more, especially on my skin. But essentially, they're pretty similar. I might like the other Absolute better. But that's just my little teaser. I'm not exactly I need to put all the thoughts together. But yeah, look forward to that. There's going to be a giveaway with Absolute Aventus triple aged batch. Ooh, that could be good. Thank you. You should take Melissa. Right? Oh, I'm so behind, guys. I'm sorry. I don't remember this one. Ooh, it smells like gin tonic. That one is La Boheme. But they did just randomly send me their new perfume. Where did it go? Supers did. I didn't even know it was coming out, but it's their new 1899. This fragrance is nice, but it kind of gives me like the vibe of like Lake Bolton, which you guys know I love. I've been talking about that one like nonstop for the last few months. This one smells like Lake Bolton and La Boheme had a baby. I don't know. It's the first one that I've smelled from Supers, like out of their whole line, that actually reminds me of something else that they already have, which is interesting. But it's really nice. Like it's just like an extra fresh version of Lake Bolton with La Boheme with that kind of like gin tonic vibe in it. And I guess this was like a collaboration or like something to do with a soccer team in Hungary. Straight to Parfum. I didn't look to see what the price was on this, but I do like it. It's probably so strong. Straight to Parfum. Oh, those sprayers get me every time. Yeah. There's something La Boheme-esque about it. More on the La Boheme side than Lake Balaton. It doesn't have like that saffron kind of vibe. I don't even know what the notes are in this, but I do like it. It's very nice. It's maybe like a little bit more masculine leaning version of La Boheme. So I would almost even recommend that one over it because I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, Silky Woods Elixir is nice. Nice. My favorite Xerjoff is Via Cavour one. Ooh, that's your new pick. Let's go ahead and spray it. I don't remember liking it, but I think that I think it's the other one that I didn't like, the Privé. Yeah, no, it's the Privé that I don't like. Ooh, I dropped it. The Privé smells like a dental office to me. Yeah, Via Cavour one. All the Nicks. Ooh, Bohemian Lime. Yeah, it's beautiful. No, I have not. Ooh, I love the House of Oud. I'm so sorry that I'm so far behind in the chat. I don't know what's like why I'm taking so long to answer questions, but I love the House of Oud. I recently got to discover them in the last like couple months, maybe like 6 months, 4 months. The ones that I really like from them is the White Pearl, and the Dates Delight fragrance is amazing. Holy cow. That is the one that you need to get for the fall. I'm not that familiar with Penhaligon's, but the one that I know that I really like is the Blazing Mr. Sam. My favorite fragrance notes, cashmere, like a cashmere wood type of vibe. Personally, I love rose and I love saffron. Oh, I'm going on vacation. It's not vacation. I shouldn't say it's a vacation. It's going to be a very hectic work trip, couple of work trips. Hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's really sweet. But yeah, it's going to be probably a couple weeks off of the lives because I'm going to be traveling for work, which is very exciting to say, but nice. Oh, extreme though. Ooh, we got a sample of Haltane. You have to let us know what you think when you get it. Thank you so much. This is the Habit Rouge Parfum is nice. It's like a kind of classic gentleman, maybe a little vintage smelling, but I really don't like the Parfum, the Privé. This is nice. It kind of smells a little bit more mature, but in a good way. Just caviar go bad. I don't know, but it was on ice at the boutique, so I don't know if technically it was cold and then it got hot. I don't know. Hello. No caviar for the giveaway. Immediately. I don't think so. I don't think they even told me the price. I don't think they announced the price of it. Oh, I don't know. I don't think if it's $809, that's insane. Like that's insane. But I think it's gonna be the same price. Oh, I love ginger biscuit is so good. So good. But there was something else that I can't reach it. I can't reach it. But there's something else that it reminded me of. I think Spice Darno. I didn't even try the caviar. Eden Falls. It's nice. It's not my favorite, I don't think. I haven't really spent that much time with it, but it kind of gives me like clean laundry, like that type of vibe. But I honestly haven't smelled it in a long time. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's very sweet. Hello. Click the like button. Thank you. What do you think about Camera? Well, it's not a dupe of Angel Share at all. I can tell you that. It's not a dupe at all. Like it smells totally different. The main note in Camera is like dates. It's not like a boozy. It's like the similar type of scent profile, but it's not a clone at all. I've never tried any of them. Ooh. Blaine is like my backup guy. He's like telling everyone. Yeah, this guy's lying. lying through his teeth. I told him the story about how I was at Starbucks and then I smelled it on someone and I hated it. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Did they change Herod? I don't know. I bought my bottle of Herod for Black Friday in 2022. My memory is so bad, but it's not the longest lasting scent, no, but I don't think it's like that bad. Favorite Ormond Jane, I like Babylonia, but that's another house that I'm not that familiar with. And I do like the newer releases too, like the in the colored bottles. The name is not coming to my mind. Like the one about Rio, like the Cuban one. I like Hawas. I do. I was surprised that I like it. I wasn't expecting to like it, but I think it's a good cheapie. And I do really like ice. I prefer ice a little bit more. The black is nice too. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. And it's a better alternative for like Eros energy, I think. Yeah, Joe. Joe is where I got my bottle of ginger biscuit from. I don't think he takes orders anymore. He used to be a sales associate at Bloomingdale's in New York City, and that's how I placed my order for ginger biscuit was with him. But I think he's moving on to bigger and better things, which is amazing. Ooh, 175. That's a good deal. Like it is worth every single penny, and that fragrance is loud. Like that fragrance lasts so long. It will last 12 plus hours, especially in the cold weather. Sometimes I'm telling you guys, sometimes I get so jealous of all of you people that live somewhere where it gets cold. You know, it's like I think that people get jealous of me because I live in Florida, but it's like seasons are nice. Now, I will say that whenever I do leave Florida in the colder weather, I hate it after about 3 days. But still, like I need some cold weather to wear my cold fragrances, cold weather fragrances. Yeah, Spice Darno is really good. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, you got a good deal on Joma Shop too. They do a lot of sales on Creed. No, I have not tried it. I feel like every time I do a live stream, someone's telling me to try it. I think I just need to blind buy it. I think they have it on Fragrance by CA for pretty cheap. I might have to just buy it, but thank you so much for the super chat. It's very, very, very sweet. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that one, Montebaco. Yeah, that one. Ooh, I hope you love it. Come back and let us know what you think when you get it. Yeah, I just did my MAXAROMA PR video and they sent me Rahaba. They sent me another one too, but I haven't opened it yet. They sent me Gaia too, but I haven't opened it yet. I'm trying to like space it out because contrary to popular belief, I do not get fragrance deliveries from MAXAROMA that often unless I buy it myself, which happens a lot, but I loved Rahaba. Rahab. I think it's Rahaba. I don't know. But that video will come out soon. It's a beautiful fruity fragrance. It's done by Christian Carbonell. Of course, it's going to be an amazing fruity scent. He's the king of like fruity, musky fragrances. Hi, Erica. Altair is amazing. Ah, it's really, really good. I had it for a month and it's gonna be hard to quit. You're gonna have to get a backup bottle next Friday with the Joma Shop sale because they're definitely gonna have Altair. Yeah. Um, I don't really wear like men's fragrances. I do test men's fragrances because I talk about men's fragrances. But in terms of like spraying myself, like doing a full wear of a fragrance that's like men's, like something like, you know, like Givenchy or like Gentleman Society or like any of this stuff here. No, I'm not like wearing that. But if I get a new bottle, I'll wear it a few times on my wrist, on my skin. If there's any men around me, I'll spray it on them to get some opinions on it. But I do generally like to wear more like unisex fragrances. I sometimes wear feminine leaning stuff, but generally, no, it's just more unisex. I had to be in a really like girly mood to whip out the really girly stuff. No, I have not tried anything from them. I could see that. I'm kind of lucky that like my entire life I've never been with someone that likes perfumes, you know? Like I've been in like long-term relationships since I was like 18 and none of them ever wore perfume, so I don't have any bad memories. What do you think about fragrance dupes? Can you impress someone of them? Oh, no, I don't really like them at all. I'm very open about that on my channel. Yeah, I have tried it. I do. That's the bottle that is clear but has like the orange juice, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. The black bottle is really good too. Ooh, that's sad. That's sad. With oud and rum. Ooh, that's something to think about. Oud and rum. What would be a strong oud and rum fragrance? I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but that would be like a good combination. Summer and almost summer. Yeah, that's what it's like down here. I used to live on the west coast of Florida, like in the Sarasota area, and we would get more seasons there than we do here in my like the Miami area. That was nice. And then I also used to live in like central Florida in Ocala. It would get cold there. Like some mornings you'd wake up and it would be like 40 degrees. It was like, whoa, get some real seasons there. I know, right? Thank you so much, Jason. Bigger and better. Can always find a way. So if you guys need to buy anything at retail, go to Joe Anthony. Ooh, vanilla oud is definitely unisex, but a little bit masculine leaning, in my opinion. I don't know why my nose gets so stuffy every time I do a live stream. I need to start like devouring allergy pills. But vanilla oud is like it's more non-sweetened vanilla with a lot of woods and a little bit of incense. Can you name a super budget clone that is very valuable? That's kind of like contradicting. Um, but a good one would be one that I go to a lot that I really love is Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Eau de Toilette because it smells like a sexy man with tiramisu. It's so good. It's so cheap too. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, there's some of them that are so expensive. But I don't really like royal oud, so it's a good thing that it's expensive for me because I don't like it. Yeah, that's like my guilty pleasure scent. When no one's around, I just do a little no. I was literally in Starbucks. I ordered a drink and I was like waiting on the side to take it to go. And I was smelling something, and at first I'm like, what is that? Like I know what that is, and I was like, oh no, it has to be Dior Sauvage, and I didn't like it at all. And this guy was standing like 10 feet away from me. That stuff is so freaking strong, but not in a good way. And I went up to him and I was like, what? I'm sorry, this is a weird question, but what fragrance are you wearing? And he's like, oh, it's Dior Sauvage. And I said, Elixir? He's like, yeah, it's the Elixir. I just got it yesterday. And I was like, I was nice. Okay. I told him that he smelled good. I lied to him. There's no point in like, bringing someone down, it's like they feel good about it. That's what matters. So I said, oh, it smells nice. And then I left. But it just like reaffirmed what I already knew, which is I don't like that fragrance. I like to be girly sometimes, but I like it too when it's kind of balances out. Like when you dress really girly, I think it's nice to not wear something so girly in terms of perfume, I don't know. I think it's worth it. But there are a lot of kind of fragrances in that category, like boozy. I don't know. But it's a classic. Like it's an icon. I know, right? Ooh, Edition Blanche. Ooh, go with Edition. I like Edition Blanche. If you, because it's a little bit more. It's not hard to find. It's like you can only get it at the boutiques, but I like it. I need to buy that too. I keep forgetting about that. I only like remember it whenever I go to the Chanel boutique. I'm like, oh yeah, that exists, and I need to buy it. I don't know why I keep forgetting about it. It's worth it on the discounters, definitely. I would get Viacor one, but that's just me. But definitely get a sample first. You guys, like, you need to try samples of things, especially when they're more expensive niche fragrances. You can get a sample of Via Cavour one on Twisted Lily for like a really cheap price. I mean, we're talking like $5. It's worth it. And my discount code on Twisted Lily, which is Erica10, works on the samples too. So it's not that big of a discount, but every penny counts. And you can also get a sample of Naxos, I believe, there too. Stronger with You, which one to buy, and is it good or just overhyped? Oh no, it's so good. And I actually did buy the new Intensely. So I guess what happened was they discontinued the old version of Intensely, but then they brought it back and I bought it. And it's supposed to be like reformulated. And I did smell it in the store. Kelsey stole my bottle of it of Intensely. So I don't have it here with me. I think she did. Yeah, no, she took my bottle of Intensely to do a video with. So I don't have the old bottle to compare it with, but based off of my memory, it is different. Like this to me kind of smells like Intensely and Absolutely had a baby, because I know that the new Intensely is supposed to have like a chestnut note, which it didn't have previously, but Absolutely has the chestnut note. So very interesting. Once I get my bottle back from her, I'll do a side-by-side comparison. I like Vanilla Orchid. It's a little feminine. But it's a beautiful vanilla that's very affordable too. And remember, guys, I still have a discount code with them too, with Precious Liquid. Erica 40. $40 off your order of Precious Liquid. And Vanilla Orchid is good. I have it up here, but I can't reach it. But it is a beautiful vanilla. Best Cartier. This one right here. Edition Noir. Pacha de Cartier Edition Noir. I'm not a big football person. I can watch it, but it's like probably my least favorite sport. I like basketball more. I like baseball, and even soccer. Like I could watch that, but I think basketball is my favorite. No, I have not. Oud Malachi. Ooh, I do like that too. Yeah, that's beautiful. That whole Malachi line from Chopard is so good. You can get it for so cheap too. Like I think the average price is like $30 to $40, $45, like on Fragrance by CA. And I think that's mainly where I get it from. Yeah. So good. Like the quality is crazy. Yeah. Thank you. A lot of other people get a little offended, but it's okay. What is your top fragrance pick for a guy in his mid-20s that is unique? Hamzat Smash by Supers Budapest. You want something unique? Go to Supers. Why is my nose like this? All of a sudden, it was fine all day. But no, seriously, Supers is just an amazing, amazing house to try. If you want something unique, but is very strong, but also budget friendly. I mean, it's not like a cheapie. It's not like $40, $50, but it's not 200, I'm always going to talk about them. Like I really truly stand behind what they're doing, because I love that they're not I'm sorry, I just like read something else. I love that they don't copy anyone else. Like it's all original creations. I missed your super chat. I don't think I did. Let me look. This is the problem when I'm trying to finish a sentence and I keep reading. It's really bad. Okay. Let me see. Oh, just join. What about the title? Oh, I am that someone. Oh, you're the person that always tells me to try the niche on A. I'm going to go see if I can get a good deal on it. Yeah, I know. Me either. Yeah, definitely. Not everything is for everyone. That's the thing. It's so subjective. Like you always have to try samples. You always need to just take recommendations as guidelines, because we all interpret things differently. It's the same thing with taste. Same thing with like, music that you listen to. Everyone is different. Altair is amazing. Like Altair is just one of those fragrances that you can't deny. It's like one of the most unisex but likable like vanilla fragrances that I could think of. I feel like this in particular is really good and beautiful and masculine, but there might be something about it that some people don't like. because it has like that kind of like oody incense kind of smoky vibe. Personally, I love it. I think it's amazing, but like Altair is not like that at all. Like Altair is just something that everyone is going to like. And it is a little bit sweet, but it's not too sweet. And it's very easy to wear, especially as a man. The best thing that you can honestly do is get like a oil kit. They sell these like raw materials and just smell them, or just try, like, go out to local stores and just try things as much as you can. Yeah, exactly. Not California cold. Are you caught up on One Piece? I don't know what that is. What is that? I did a video on it. I don't really like it. I would go with Ani X. I think the Ani X might be a little bit sweeter from what I've heard, but I did buy a bottle of Ani at the same time, I think, that I bought Herod for a Black Friday sale. And it kind of underwhelmed me. I don't know if I was just too much of a beginner, but I have other things in my collection that are very similar and do the job, like Eau Duel from Diptyque. I have a ton of green vanillas, but I think that the X is just a little bit better. Like, it's a little bit more, there's something extra in there that I like. After you told that dude it smelled nice, he told us, yeah, exactly. And now they're probably all in my comments, now it's my most complimented fragrance. I'm like aiding in the problem here. But I don't want to be mean either. Yeah, they do have Blanche at most, but they do also have them at the boutiques. Ooh. So the thing is with Oud Maracuja, it's a beautiful fragrance, okay? But I fell in love with Oud Symphony from Precious Liquid first. And it's a pretty similar fragrance. Like, when I smelled Oud Maracuja when it first came out, I was in Dubai for my birthday last year. And I feel like in Dubai, sometimes they get things before anyone else. Like, they also had Valaya when I was there. Not this previous time, but the time before that. They had Valaya before anyone else, and I got to try it. But the first thing that I thought when I smelled Oud Maracuja was, it smells kind of like Oud Symphony from Precious Liquid, and I like it more. I do. So that's my verdict. I don't. What is the price on Oud Maracuja? Let me look it up. Oud Maracuja. I love the name though. It's fun to say. $340 for a 50 ml. Yeah, that is very, very pricey versus Oud Symphony, which is also a beast, which is $275 for a 2.5 ounce. So I think that it's a better value. And honestly, it's just, and you can get a good discount with my discount code too. Symphony. Yeah, $40 off of that. So like $235 or something like that. I definitely prefer that one. It's so good. The Precious Liquid is such a good house. Like, it's the same perfumer that did Oud Wood from Tom Ford. That doesn't give you a hint. Like, and he does everything himself, and it's just really, really, really well done. There are so many from Precious Liquid that I really like, but Oud Symphony is my number one. Like, number one. It's so beautiful. I get compliments on that when I wear it. That one is also like just a bit masculine, but I don't care. I wear it all the time because it's just, I don't know. I feel very cool when I wear it, and it's a great alternative for Oud Maracuja. It's more affordable. You're supporting a small house. Like, it's a family-owned like operation. They live in Boca, so they're local in the USA. But Maison Crivelli is a beautiful house too. Like, I like them both. But I would go with other things from Maison Crivelli. My mouth is starting to like disconnect from my brain. But there's one from Maison Crivelli that I tried that I love, and I need to buy it as soon as possible. I just remembered just now that I smelled, because I went to like a masterclass thing, like a little meet and greet with the creative director. It's the rose one. What is it called? Let me try to find it. There's two that I really like, but they're not part of the Extrait collection. It's like the rose. Where is it? I really want to tell you guys about it because I love it. Okay, yeah. Rose saltifolia. Rose saltifolia. I want to say that right. That is beautiful, and that's a much better value too. Wow, $130 for a 1.7 ounce bottle. It's much better priced. I feel like they probably don't last as long as the straights, but that is wow. I didn't even think it was that affordable. Oh, I'm gonna buy that now. Oh my gosh, but it's so beautiful. Like it's one of the coolest rose fragrances. It's like a salty, fresh rose. I love it. It's like roses sitting on on a coastline. It's just right up my alley. I love it, and I need to have it. It's really, really good. That's one that I would recommend to pick up from Maison Crivelli. Unisex too. Thank you so much. No, I didn't, but I did like it. Like the one that got discontinued. I did really like it. But thank you so much for the super chat. My favorite musk fragrance. There's so many that are like musky that I really like. Like I like Aventus for her is pretty musky. I really like Aventus for her. I would even say something like Elysium Pour Femme is pretty musky, but Musk Ravager, of course. I love like Bubble Bath from Maison Margiela, or Lazy Sunday Morning is a little bit more like clean linen. But yeah, I really like musk, but like just straight up musk, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Yeah, I do. I did try that. Is that the one that I think that's the one that I really liked? I almost bought it too. I don't know why I didn't. That's Le Labo. Top 3 Parfum de Marley, Hautane. I got to give it to Altair. I have to give it to Altair for the fall. And I don't want to, maybe Herod. I'm just thinking of the fall season. No, Acaster. Acaster is very, very underrated. I may have found Vancouver one. Ooh, that's a lucky day. That's that's like the lowest price that I've ever seen it. That's my brother. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy about it. Like I love the new Eau de Parfum. I need to buy that too. There's such a long list of things that I need to buy again. No, I have not. No, I don't. The Elixir signature scents. I don't know what that is. I'm not a big fan of the Club de Nuit line. Yeah, you need to try them out. They sell discovery kits too for really cheap. Like I think $35, and it's a good size. Like it's not like little tiny 2 mLs. I think they're a little bit bigger than that. I have a discovery set somewhere, but it's out of reach. But it's really affordable, and it's like a good amount of juice. Yes, I'm 10 minutes behind the chat again. Ooh, maybe. I think it's a good cheapie for, young kids or something, or like a gym fragrance. I think it's definitely worth it. I really like ice. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the haul, guys, yet. We've been almost talking for an hour because I have Red Redemption here. Now, I got to smell Wood Whisper, and I've been obsessing over that fragrance. I showed it to Kelsey. She freaked out when she smelled it, and I really wanted to try more. So I have this one here too. Oh, we need to get into the haul. I'm just too busy talking. Oh, wow, you dropped my name. I don't really know if anyone knows me there, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, Morocco and Soho. They're really good. Bye, Blaine. I know. It's like this anticipation of like, is it gonna be good? Is it, gonna be bad? Hi, Larry. I'm good. Ooh, Paradise Garden. See, that wasn't a big love for me, but once again, that's so crazy how subjective it can be because you love it and a lot of people really like it, but for me, it was like, I didn't really like it at all. It's coming out soon. It's coming out soon. I had a sample of it, but it hasn't hit the shelves. I was in Saks like a week ago asking about it, and they said they didn't get it yet. So hopefully soon. But I think they already have it on Fragrance by CA. But I still think it's a little too expensive. I think it's like $300 on Fragrance by CA. I'm not going to be buying it for that much money, but I do want to buy that whenever it comes out. I'm hoping that I can find it in a duty free when I go to France, because I will definitely buy that because wow, that's how I got a really good deal on my Oud Wood Parfum, like $100 off. So if you guys are ever traveling, you need to save some money for the duty frees for like unreleased stuff. Oh, like the oud line? I don't know what you mean. Oh, the exclusive. Is that what you're talking about? Hello? No, thank you so much again for the super chat. But no, I don't have a PO box. I used to have one, but I don't have one anymore. But instead got Altair. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either of them. Thank you, Larry. Oh, that's horrible. That's like the worst nightmare. God of Fire is iconic. It's so good. I just bought my second bottle from Osme Perfumery down in Miami. It's so good. Like I love it. For like this type of climate in Florida, it's everything. For the summer, I've never tried anything from this brand. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like laughing to myself. That's kind of creepy, right? Have it to your opinion. No, it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I like the scent, but it's too expensive and doesn't last very long for me. Once again, no, I've never tried anything from them. Ooh, I need to try some stuff from Bulgari. I'm like starting to go down the Bulgari like rabbit hole for jewelry. Because if you guys didn't know, I used to work in the high-end estate jewelry business for many, many years. We're talking like 6, 7 years, well, maybe even a little bit longer than that, like 6, 7 years. I worked in sales. I worked at a really beautiful, amazing, amazing, like high-end estate jewelry store. So, and I just emphasize that because I've been like looking, I always go to jewelry stores for fun because I appreciate vintage jewelry. I like looking at it. And I've never found a store as incredible as the one that had like pieces as incredible as the one that I worked for. And during the pandemic, I sold and I had like kind of curated a nice collection of jewelry. Like I had a lot of stuff back like when I first left that scenario because that was in Sarasota and then I moved to Miami. And that's when the pandemic hit and I just ended up selling like all of these like I sold everything that I had, which was a lot. Like I had a lot of stuff. I had like Cartier rings, I had like a Rolex, I had all this crazy stuff that I just collected over the years because I got amazing deals on it. And so I had nothing and now I'm kind of like I want to start getting some jewelry again. Like I miss having a jewelry collection. So I've been looking into like more recent things and Bulgari is very cool. I like them. They're very unique. But I haven't really tried the fragrances. I would go with Blue de Chanel. I don't know. I think that if you're gonna go with Dior Homme, it has to be intense. I don't think I've tried this. I've tried some Javoy. I really like the one that I have in my collection, which is Remember Me. It's a beautiful tea fragrance, like beautiful, beautiful tea vanilla fragrance. No, it's not gonna be my last live stream. It's gonna be my last one for a while. Oh, the elixir. Nice. Yeah, I like the eau de parfum the best out of the Y line. Yeah, that's a good one too. It's not as good as Altair, but it's a good like cheaper version if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, Tobacco Royale is amazing too. Like for the cold, cold weather, incredible. Oh, it's really tough, but I'd say intensely, but I'm not exactly sure how it compares to the old formulation. Oh no. Best designer exclusive line in Y. I'd probably go with YSL. I don't know. There's just something so like I love it. And Dior too. Dior and YSL are amazing. Because tuxedo is iconic, but I like the Dior. But the thing is like with Dior, I feel like there's a lot of them that are just okay, but there are some that are incredible. Like tuxedo from YSL and then Toba Color from Dior is oh my, it's one of my most favorite tobacco fragrances is Toba Color. I'm happy that you love it. Thank you. I need to try Rose and Me by ooh. All right, I'm gonna put it on my list. No, I have not. Yeah, musk is so good. Why do you hate dupe fragrances? They're fine. I've never experienced it ever where they're nicer than the original. Like ever in terms of quality and things. No, never. And I think it's kind of like tacky. I don't know. It's like it's not tacky to buy it. Like I don't judge anyone that wants to buy it. Like do whatever you want, but just from the perspective of a brand to it's I really don't like the dupes of like where they copy the bottles and like the exact. I think that's just so tacky, and it's kind of a risk sometimes. Like you don't know what's in these products, you know. I don't know, but yeah, tobacco is amazing for winter too. Via Cavor one, Haltane by Parfum de Marley, and Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Oh, my credit cards are crying, but you know I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're doing lots of credit transfers. We're selling some old bottles. We're gonna make it work. Yeah, mostly something unscented or something that can be like complementary to the fragrance. Like I know this Swiss Arabian has good oils. I haven't tried them yet. I want to try them. Oh, yeah. I can't say anything about that. Hello. Ooh, cherry on her. If you love her, like if you love her, get her Cyrene from Fragrance Du Bois. You can get it on So Avant Garde, and you can save 10% with Erica. To Erica 10. So it's a good discount off of that price. I don't know where else you can get it for a good price like that. But yeah, maybe Twisted Lily. Yeah, Tobacco's is amazing. Ooh, I would go with Rouge Smoking. All right, guys. I like Pegasus Exclusive. It's not my favorite line. I like the Legend Red. Ooh, Oram. Okay, I'm gonna try that. What's good perfumery like? Yeah, that's a good place for like Donatella's. I've been there. It's a good place for like designers, but go to Osme Perfumery in Miami. You'll get all the niche fragrances. All right, I'm gonna check them out. Nice, nice. Pandora. Yeah. Thank you so much. For hot weather, something really fresh. I mean, we're talking like light blue intense is a good one for the hot weather. The new Polo 67 is really nice. Something like Torino 21, kind of minty fresh. Fabric softener smelling fragrances. Ooh, I feel like I do. But I don't know if I have that many in my collection that are just like clean laundry. The new one that I've been talking about from Ojar, Wood Whisper, is kind of like that, but not totally. Not totally. I like Kamra, but they're not coffees. Like they're not. I have Kamra in my collection. I know. I love Deca. Like the 1920. Like amazing. I love it so much. Okay. So we need to get on with this haul. I have a couple from Spirit. Well, I have two now from Spirit of Dubai, which I've talked about many times. Back there, Fakama, amazing rose oud fragrance. My brother has Eros Energy, Versace Eros, and I keep telling him I don't know what that means. Blonde Amber. Ooh. So, well, I don't know if they're necessarily the same, but Royal Crown's a little different, I think. But no, it's kind of like a rich, boozy, like Blonde Amber is, I think that has dates too, right? But it's definitely like a more oriental style boozy fragrance. Definitely. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. That's very sweet. But for me, it's like the fragrances of this channel has really become my whole life. And so I kind of like eat, sleep, and breathe perfumes, which I love. I'm very happy about it. But no, life is good. Everyone's healthy. I got Kelsey, my best friend. I'm gonna travel for the end of the year, going to some places that I've never been before. I'm very excited about. Even if it is for work, I'm very excited to just discover something new. Going to Cannes, going to Monaco. It's gonna be a great time. But thank you for asking that, Pedro. Baby Cat is amazing. I bought Baby Cat. I think I bought it in Dubai like two years ago. I don't. I think that I have tried it. Oh yeah, Harmonious is really good. It's kind of like a DHI-esque type of scent. That's one that I would like to have. For the fall, I would get Nitro White. Amber Nui. I like 40 Knots better, honestly. Who are your friends in the fragrance YouTube community? Michelle's my best friend or my boyfriend. um, I mean, there's no one in the community that I really talk with that much. I mean, Michelle, I'd say, is a very good friend. Like, I can go to her, we can talk about things. Like, she gives me advice sometimes, but like, I don't talk to her that often. I don't really talk to anyone that often. My best friend in the community is definitely Kelsey, which I talk to every single day. Yeah, you need to go to Osme. You're gonna be like mind blown. Yeah, I do. I need to do one, but I do post more feminine based stuff on my second channel, Florida Erica. So you'll get more. Like, I think I recently did a vanilla video over there, but I need to do more, and I need to focus more on that channel. I just get so busy over here, but I need to really put in the work over there because I really want to grow that channel too. Yeah, Mont Blanc individual, yes, but Legend is also kind of like that. The number two fragrance icon. It feels really good. In fact, I don't even care. I'm very happy being the number three, the number four, number five. That doesn't matter to me, you know. I talk about Maison Francis Kirkjohn a little bit. I mean, I just bought Grand Soir. I've been talking about it a lot since I bought it. Tomorrow is the first day of fall. That's crazy. I'm gonna get a pumpkin spice latte. My top three Zerja for men. Oh, it's freaking impossible for the fall and winter. If you want something incredibly underrated, but so freaking good, but nobody talks about it, is this one right here. This is Zafiro. This is incredible. This is like a really not fresh, but like really bright, airy, like frankincense, spicy scent. It's so good. I think there's something really spicy in here too. It doesn't really smell like tobacco per se, but there's something about it that's so good. So for the fall, I would say this Via Cavour one if you want to smell like the sexiest man on the planet. And another great one is Tony Iommi. Oh, Tony Iommi. I sometimes like sleep on that, even though I have it right in front of me. Yeah, I'd love to come to California. I've never been to LA before. I get burned out. Yeah, right. I actually just filmed this video and it's going to go live sometime within the next like week or two. I'm really excited. Dama Bianca is beautiful. Like that is such a like fairy princess perfume. It has like a really nice kind of kumquat note that's a very interesting type of citrus. Best gift for a girlfriend. 20 years. How about an engagement ring? Or she's 20 years old. Which one? I secretly love pumpkin spice. It's so good. I just made my first pumpkin bread today. It didn't turn out that good. I think it's because I use canned pumpkin, which normally because I like to bake, whenever I make pumpkin bread, I will buy like sugared pumpkins and I will take the seeds out and then like make the pumpkin puree from scratch from the sugar pumpkins. And then I'll make like roasted pumpkin seeds and it's always so good. But yeah, she's 20 years old. That's kind of what I thought. For her, I would get Dama Bianca. That is a beautiful, beautiful gift. Or like this one here, Elysium Pour Femme from Roja is beautiful, like beautiful if you want a bougie gift. But another really great vanilla, on the note of vanilla, an amazing vanilla is the new Utopia fragrance from Toomey. Amazing vanilla perfume. Ooh, I love Ultramel. Thank you. It helps me see good too. Ooh, I don't really like either, honestly. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be a good video idea. YSLY, Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male Parfum. I think it would be best to avoid both of those because they're not. I mean, Camera is nice, but I would get the fragrance that I've been talking about a lot, which is Hayat from Albatania instead of Camera. It's way better. The quality is way better. It's kind of a similar scent profile, but a little bit more masculine. Camera to me is feminine. I don't really understand. Like, I mean, I understand people like it, but I would think that more men would like say it's too feminine, but Hayat is better. It's more saffron based and it's only $17. It's everyone's opinion. If you didn't like it, that sucks. That would be, I think that there was one that came out. I don't remember the house, but I think last year there was I think it was Etat Libre d'Orange. Can't say that for my life, but I think they did one with pumpkin. My nose is so stuffy. Definitely Monkey Special. I like Deified, but the more that I like tested it out, it's just a little too strong for me. Sexy fragrances with a mysterious vibe. Hautane by Parfum de Marly. This one here too, Noir Absolute from Pasha, is beautiful. Yeah, I need a third channel. I love to bake. It's so fun. I don't do it as much as I should, but all right, we're gonna start opening up this perfume. Okay. The red bottle. I know. I feel bad. I have to kind of like, I don't want to ignore your chats. Like, you guys know, I've been trying to, every time I do a live, I try to respond to everyone, but it's just like, there's so many people here tonight, which I love, but it's kind of hard to respond to everyone. Brand Freshie versus, that could be interesting. Best in Broxton. Embroxton cologne. I mean, in like myself from YSL has a lot of Embroxton. That's really good. Embrofix. Oh, Void to get nitro fragrances. Yeah, get the white. I think the white's the best. 724. Yeah, that's a beautiful linen fragrance, but I almost bought that. It was on sale at MAXAROMA and I almost picked it up a while ago, but then I went and bought I didn't buy it. I tried it in store and I just didn't really like it that much. I think it's really nice, but for me, it just depends on if you really like straight up laundry type of fragrances because that's what it is. It's like a really like soapy kind of fresh straight up like laundry detergent type of scent in a very like luxurious way, like in a very typical MFK way, but it just wasn't something that I really was blown away by, but it is really nice and I probably will end up buying it one day, but that one time I don't know if it was just that like that day or whatever, but I was like, I think I can pass on this and get something else instead. Okay. Well, my nose is so stuffy. Why does that happen? Nice. I'm happy to hear it. This is nice. I know that people kind of compare this to Baccarat Rouge. I don't really get Baccarat Rouge. But there's some sort of like fruity. It smells kind of like rose. Let me see here. I need to like start getting okay with like awkward silence because honestly, whenever I talk about a perfume right after I spray it, I always end up getting it in my mouth and it's like, ew. So I need to like just smell it and then just let it settle before I talk. Okay, the notes in here. Yeah, rose, a lot of rose. I don't really get it reminds me of Baccarat Rouge. I don't get Baccarat Rouge in this at all. I get rose and like this blood orange, but it's nice. It's getting brighter, which is kind of weird. I felt like there was kind of like a woodiness. Yeah, no, it is definitely feminine to me. I like this. It's like a rose patchouli fresh scent. I feel like my nose is like totally screwed for right now. I don't know why I smelled too much or sprayed too much or whatever, but I don't like it as much as I liked Wood Whisper. I'll say that right here and there. Like Wood Whisper, I would pick over this, but I need to smell this like with a fresh nose. But I think there's something here. Maybe like saffron or something spicy. I think it's nice though. I love the rose gold. It's beautiful. But yeah, Wood Whisper I think I like better. I don't think Moonlight in Heaven is feminine though. I don't think that just because it has mango and fruits. I mean, mango and flowers, but it's not like typical girly. Like it's tuberose. It's a very interesting tuberose. I don't think it's feminine. I think it's a great scent for a man. Okay, it's kind of deeper on the skin. Probably like Invictus, Victory, Elixir. I really like. I like Victory too. I like 1 Million Royale. Yeah. Hello. Best neroli fragrance. A good cheapie. So a super cheapie is Lazuli from Alwatania. Way out of reach. That's a beautiful neroli fragrance. But love Don't Be Shy. Sintra from Memo. I love Hamzat Smash from Supers Budapest has a lot of neroli. It's really, but done in like a masculine way. It's like neroli and vetiver with cashmere and a lot of other stuff too. But it's so good. It's so freaking good. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. Ooh, it is worth the price. I have that one. It's so good. Beautiful vanilla. Top 5 Tom Ford. That's another video that I want to do soon is like a Tom Ford buying guide. Tobacco Oud. There's so many. Like there's so many. Black Orchid. Of course Oud would, but I would go with the Parfum. I know it's pricey, but it is worth the upgrade in my opinion. I love Noir de Noir. Cost is there a Parfum? Like this? It's how do I just pick 5? How do I just pick 5? I'll be back though. Ooh. I love both of them. I actually want to buy the original. The Intense is really good. It's kind of like a more likable DHI type of scent, but the original is so good too. Like I need to buy that. I would go with Aventus. Smell some coffee beans. I think that's a myth. I'm not a big fan of Bond number 9. Because you just have to get it in the memory bank, you smell it so many times. I've never smelled it. I love Torino 22. Yeah, this Red Redemption, I don't know if my nose is just clogged up and broken. I'm going to smell it again tomorrow, but no, I like Wood Whisper like a million times more than that. Good night. Ooh, I would go with Absolute. It's not awkward at all. I know it's like everyone's just. Can you imagine like if it was like real life, like me just like sitting here with like 110 people, like sitting in the room and just talking, crazy, right? On a guy, it could be interesting, but I would 100% recommend getting a sample first, definitely. But also, I would try just get a discovery set from them. I like the rose saltiforia too. That's another rose fragrance from Maison Crivelli that I think would be a little bit like what I would think a man would like. I think you might like that one better, but I would just try a sample of both. Yes. Hello. Sexiest summer night fragrance. Hums Out Smash by Supers Budapest. Apple brandy on the rocks too. Ooh, so good. Sedley from Parfum de Marly. Naxos from Xerjoff is like makes you want to drool for the summer. Strong with you intensely. Ooh, my nose. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna pick the new intensely. Spice Bomb is iconic, but I just feel like it's kind of like overdone, like we want something new. I love Dance His Bras. I love Musk Ravenger, Portrait of a Lady. Yeah. No. I don't like Assad. That's like Dior Sauvage Elixir, right? I would never recommend that. Nice. Yeah, it's really good. This is probably the best, like the best 1 million. The most overrated and the most underrated. So the most overrated perfume on this planet would be Dior Sauvage Elixir. I always get like people making fun of how I talk about how I say elixir because I say elixir. Underrated Vehicle for One from Sergio. If you have to use 5 fragrances you don't own for life, I don't understand that question. Erica, have you ever tried to make? Yeah, I mean, I layer sometimes, but I generally don't. Like, I don't know. The parfum. I don't think I've smelled it. I don't know, but I don't really like Ganymede. Exactly. I like both. It just depends on like the time of day, the occasion, what we're doing. Yeah, Bodacious is so good. Like I am so excited whenever I go. I don't know if I'm going to New York or not, guys. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be at Scent Explorer, but if I go to Scent Explorer, I'm bringing Bodacious. Does Feb Gourmand last long? And is double? Ooh, I don't know. Feb Gourmand. I had a sample of it, but I haven't like fully worn it. Top 3 designer fragrances for a date night. Zara, the most wanted. Eau de Parfum, Intense, Givenchy, Society Gentleman Extreme, like the new Extreme, the Society, the new Society. The new Society. That's what I'm trying to say. And for a date night, designer, I'd go with like DHI. What's down here? Or Stronger With You, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I would pick. Jazz Club. Ooh. I personally would go with Jazz Club. I love Imagination. I think it's beautiful. That's another one that has a little bit of a clean laundry vibe to it. No, I have not. I would go with Rouge Smoking. But I think that there might be a extrait coming out of Rouge Smoking. I don't know. I thought I saw some like teasers on it. Believe it or not, a lot of these fragrances that people assume are too heavy for hot weather actually work really well in the hot weather. But also, like, we're inside in the AC almost all day long. So technically, you're testing it in the AC, but it is fun to like go outside and see what the differences are. From Arabian Oud, I haven't tried that many. I know I like Versala, but I haven't really tried anything else. Running out of Eros Eau de Parfum and want something similar. I would do something like if you want to kind of up the game, I would go with something like Eden, Eden from Paradis des Sens. That's a really great kind of minty like scent like that. It's kind of like Artisan Pure by John Barbados, but like way, 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 way stronger. I would go with Torino 21 from Xerjoff. That's a great minty fragrance. Tuxedo, hello. I do like Lucky, yeah. I liked it, but I didn't like love it. Jaguar. Top 5 Creed. Ooh. Original Santal is my favorite. Virgin Island Water for the hot weather. Absolute Aventus, but Aventus counts too. For women, I love Aventus for her and Carmina and Queen of Soul. I mean, there's so many. I've never tried 212. Can you believe that? I'm not a big. I think I definitely like the Luna Rosa Eau de Parfum over the Eau de Toilette, but I didn't like the Parfum. If I had to choose one, Via Cavour 1 from Xerjoff. All right, guys, we're going to have to sign off here soon. I've been talking for a long time. I didn't even get through my whole haul. If I had to try 3 mainstream fragrances, can you recommend some good, strong, smelling, soothing? From Voyage to Code, YSL, even Aventus. I would look into Xerjoff. Get 40 knots. Try Torino 21. My nose is so stuffy. I've said that like 100 times. I'm not that familiar with Memo. Could someone spell that neroli fragrance for me? Lazuli. Oh, okay. So Lazuli. I think I have a link for it. Let me see. I'll just drop the link. But it's on Fragrance Net. Lazuli. Yeah, it's on Fragrance Net. Is it still in stock? Oh no, this is Perfume Box. Yeah, they have it on Perfume Box for $26. Okay. Let me drop that for you. It's worth every single penny. It does not smell cheap at all. Like it literally smells really good for that price. Like I was shocked. Yeah, that's from perfumebox.com. It's from Albatania. It's really, really good. It's kind of like Neroli Portofino, but not as floral smelling as Neroli Portofino and like 20 times stronger. A little bit more like musky, citrusy. Exactly. 40 knots is I love 40 knots. That was like my fragrance of last summer. I wore it all the time. I feel like I'm so stuffy now. These perfumes. The strongest and longest lasting from all of them that I've tried. Absolute Aventus lasts a very long time, but another really long lasting one. Why is my brain just farting? It's like farting so strong. This is a great fruity musk that lasts forever. Tony Iommi lasts forever. This one here, Monkey Special, Nuclear. Desir Toxic Lintense lasts forever. This Pasha lasts forever. Get into Amouage. The new Centaurus from Creed lasts very long. Top 5 that's another thing I really need to do is a Xerjoff buying guide. I'm actually going to write that down right now because I don't know why it's taking me so long to do that. Like, Xerjoff buying guide. Okay. Ooh, I did just buy some La Nuit de l'Homme flankers. I bought the Eau de Parfum and the Extreme Le Parfum. I don't know. I bought 2 flankers of La Nuit de l'Homme. So I'm going to do a La Nuit de l'Homme buying guide. Thank you. One hot take for a signature is Naxos. Everyone thinks Naxos is for winter. Year round, baby. You can wear that anytime. No, it wouldn't be redundant at all. Quarter. Maybe. I like Boss Bottled Oud, but I'm not that familiar with the line. Top 3 tea scents. If you want something really cool, is Felicity from Paradis des Scents. That fragrance is crazy good. It's like a cardamom tea type of scent, but with like leather and tobacco. Like there's some dark notes sprinkled in there, but it's very fresh. It's a very unique tea fragrance, but I also love Oolong Cha X. And if you want something sweeter, kind of vanillic, Remember Me from Javoy. And the new one from Atelier des Ors is really good too. It's like a smoky black tea type of scent. Blue Madeline. Yeah, that one. I don't think I can. I'm getting like annoyed because of my nose. Like I'm starting to hear myself sounding super nasally, and that's like, I don't have either of those, so I can't really tell you. Sorry about that. Best winter fragrance you can wear in a party or a function. Haultain from Parfum de Marly. Like Symphonium from Xerjoff is really good too, or like Starlight if you like cardamom. I think the Vibrato is way better. What other fragrances from Albatania? The Cayenne Classic is really good. That's kind of like a DHI-esque type of scent. What else did I try from them that I really like? Those are the 2 that I think that really. Oh, and Hayat, the spicy date fragrance is really, really good. Yeah, Lazuli is so good. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's really, really sweet. Went on a little shopping spree in the last 24 hours. Ani, wow, that is quite the haul. What fragrance would I like to be edible? Ooh, Hayat from Albatania. Dates Delight from the House of Oud. No, I have not. Oh, no, ombre leather. Nice. Good Girl Glam and Joint Styrene. what would be okay. As a groom, what would be your suggestion for a fragrance? And she likes Invictus, so she likes sweet fragrances. That's like so much pressure. Whereas Good Girl Glam, so she likes something I don't think I've smelled Good Girl Glam, but Cyrene's kind of cherry woody, something different. You should try Haltane. I know that sounds kind of like left field, but you should try it. Haltane from Parfum de Marly. Ah, my nose. All right, guys, I need to sign off because honestly, I can't breathe. It's like my nose isn't working, so therefore, like I have to breathe through my mouth, and it's like talking and trying to breathe. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, I like Centaurs a lot. I feel kind of bad. Like I feel like I gave you a better answer, but like my brain is just fried, and I like can't think when I can't breathe. Like I'm so sorry, but I think that Haltane truly would be a good option to try. Truly. It's a very special fragrance. Also, Via Cavour one. Get a sample of that. I really recommend that for like a wedding. It would be a beautiful fragrance for like memories, and both of them last really well. So you shouldn't have to reapply too much. But congratulations. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Get better. Go take some allergy meds, Erica. I know. I'm going to. I'm going to go take my nasal spray, take my Benadryl and go to sleep. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You guys are so sweet. And I'll see you guys probably in like 2 or 3 weeks for a live stream, but I'm still going to be posting videos. So we can still, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off the premieres or not with the time change. We'll see what happens. So just make sure to remember at the premiere, hit that like button and leave a comment. It helps me out a lot. But guys, I had so much fun chatting with you all. And thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great night and a great start to your week. Good night.